The Secret Life of Cats, Decoding Their Mystifying Antics. Cats are mysterious creatures, often baffling even the most dedicated cat aficionados with their eccentric habits. In this video, we'll dive deep into the whimsical world of feline antics, explaining 9 of their most baffling behaviors, but with a twist of humor, because let's face it, cats can be downright hilarious in their oddity. Number 1. The tail salute. Ever wonder why cats seem to throw a little parade every time you pet them near the base of their tail? When you hit that sweet spot at the tail's base, many cats respond by proudly hoisting their rear into the air as if they're trying to catch a satellite signal with their behinds. This area is packed with nerve endings, and the sensation can be delightful until it isn't. Overdo it, and you might just switch their mood from parade to protest. Number 2. The face hide and seek. When nap time comes, cats often turn into tiny contortionists, covering their faces as if they're trying to block out the world's problems. They're really just keeping their nose warm and blocking the light, but it can look as if they're dramatically avoiding spoilers for their favorite show. Sometimes, a cat might end up with a paw over its face purely by accident, which just adds to the charm of their sleeping shenanigans. Number 3. The Meow Concerto. Some cats don't just meow. They hold entire conversations, monologues, and occasionally operatic solos, often at 3 a.m. Whether they're lobbying for an early breakfast or just feel like chatting, these vocal virtuosos won't let you forget they're around. Stress, change, or simply the desire for attention can turn your cat into a chatty Cathy, especially if they're from talkative breeds like the Siamese. If they're not fixed, expect even more vocal fireworks. Number 4. Licks of love and bites. Your cat's lick followed by a bite isn't just confusing. It's their version of mixed signals. Think of it as reading a cozy bedtime story that ends with a plot twist. This love bite can be a part of their grooming ritual, or it might just mean you've been petting for too long according to the royal feline clock. Pay attention to their mood. Otherwise, that little nibble might come with more bite than you bargained for. Number 5. The Great Sleeping Spot Migration. Cats change their sleeping locations more often than a spy changes identities. It's part survival instinct, part temperature control, and entirely a masterclass in keeping their human guessing. Cats in the wild move to avoid predators, and while the biggest threat in your house might just be the vacuum cleaner, the instinct persists. Plus, they need to make sure every spot smells sufficiently like them, because clearly, that's what makes a house a home. Number 6. Seat theft. Ever stood up only to find your cat has stolen your spot the second you left? They're not just stealing your seat. They're soaking up the warmth you left behind and claiming it with their scent. Think of it as their way of saying, "Thanks for warming this up. Now I shall make it mine." It's part territorial, part affectionate, and entirely opportunistic. Number 7. The Art of Kneading. Kneading might look like your cat is trying to tenderize you before a meal, but it's actually a comforting behavior that dates back to kittenhood. This push and pull routine is a nostalgic nod to the days of milk and mom, but it's also their way of claiming their territory. Yes, that includes you. So when your cat starts kneading, just remember, you're not just a pet owner. You're part of their property. Number 8. The Pupil Dilation Dilemma. A cat's pupils can tell you a lot about their mood. Wide-eyed might mean wild excitement or spooky stress. In low light, it's their superpower to see things mere humans can't. But if those pupils are big and it's bright inside, it might be time for a vet visit. Or perhaps they've just seen the ghost you always suspected lived in your basement. Number 9. Why sleep alone when you can sleep on a human? Cats sleep with their humans for warmth and security, but let's not discount the possibility that they also just enjoy hogging the bed. They seek out the heat you emit, finding comfort in your presence, which reminds them that they're not just safe, but loved. Plus, by sleeping on you, they ensure you can't leave without them noticing. It's both sweet and slightly manipulative, classic cat. In conclusion, cats are wonderfully weird, and getting to the bottom of their strange behaviors only makes living with them more entertaining. By understanding these quirks, we not only deepen our bond with our feline friends, but also ensure a few good laughs and warm snuggles along the way.